Hi, I'm FaithWray, and I'm a sophomore at Missouri State University. And Missouri State has many positive qualities, which is one of the reasons why I chose to become a student here. But if you would ask anyone who commuted to campus what Missouri State could improve on the most, they would probably say parking. Research has shown Missouri State has been working to address these problems over the years, but each year the enrollment rates rise on campus, and that means more cars being added to the dorm lots that need to be provided for the students who live on campus, and that takes away from the lots that the commuters use and the parking garages. So parking needs to be fixed immediately for the commuters who commute to campus, which make up the majority of our school. A new parking lot needs to be built for yellow lots, or a new parking garage needs to be built. Those are some of the options to improve this problem. Missouri State has been taking baby steps to improve the problem of parking on our campus. But after taking a few steps forward with the building of Bear Park North a few years ago, they took a few steps back when it came to parking when they passed the Bear Fee in 2014, which improved the sporting facilities on our campus, but it took away one of our very large yellow lots that is now our soccer field. Also, currently under construction is Missouri State's new Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is an awesome idea, and it provides the new students that are going to be future Bears an opportunity to get to know the school better when they come to SOAR, and it's a place where they meet when they come and do a tour through Missouri State too. But the problem is that used to be a parking lot that provided parking for visitors, and now there's not going to be that big parking lot anymore, but I'm sure they're going to add visitor parking with the Welcome Center, but it took a lot of metered parking away from the students too. Another motive Missouri State has recently applied is the zip car system, which is located behind Hutchins House, and it has a permanent parking spot, and it's a car sharing system. It's $35 a month to enroll, and there's a fee every time you use the cart too, so it could get kind of pricey, but it reduces the kids who need to bring their cars to school, so that could be helpful for less people parking who are freshmen coming to college for the first time, and so they only can need to use the car when they actually have to go somewhere and use it, instead of just parking it and leaving it here and never driving it like some freshmen do, because Springfield's a big town and they might not want to drive around it all the time. Every year when the student body elections come around, the candidates are each asked what they will do during their term to improve parking. Last year, a candidate was asked this question, and they responded that they wanted to add a credit and debit card system to the metered lots. And I personally think that was a great idea, and that parking lot now sits across the street from the bookstore. I use this lot so I can just swipe my card and enter my license plate number and run in and get a quick bite to eat, and it only ends up being a few cents charged to my account, but I really, really like it. When this question is asked, we are always informed, unfortunately, that there cannot be a parking garage built across the street from Craig Hall because of some city ordinance that will not let a large building be built there. But if the school could get that overturned some way, that would be the best case possible, because that is perfect property to build a parking garage for our students, and we need another parking garage. That is what we need to fix this problem. The students and the cars are not going to decrease. The number of parking spots needs to increase. In 2015, the vote was passed to add a parking counter to Bear Park North, just like the one they have at Bear Park South. This is good for students in Missouri State because it makes parking in Bear Park North a little more desirable if you know that there's actually parking spots available in that parking garage. The reason that Bear Park North isn't very desirable is because it's on the other side of campus that not a lot of classes take place, and you have to take the Bear Line shuttle to and from your classes if you park at Bear Park North, which is not very convenient for those who might be running a little bit late. A way to make Bear Park North more desirable would be to increase the number of Bear Line shuttles running for each color, because they have a color system and each color goes to a different spot, and if they increase the number of shuttles they provided, that would make Bear Park North more desirable to students, and that would make them want to park there and make it less hectic trying to get into Bear Park South. Overall, there is a solution to this problem, but the solution may not be permanent. With enrollment rates rising every year, it's really hard to predict how many parking spots we will need in the future for future commuters. But we do know we need to increase the desirability of parking in Bear Park North. By increasing the shuttles, we can do this, and we've already started making it more desirable by adding a parking counter. Adding another parking garage. Anywhere that Missouri State could possibly add a parking garage, it needs to happen. Missouri State has grown so much, and it needs to continue to grow, and we need to have a place to put the students when they come to campus to make them feel comfortable and that they could have a place to park so they don't need to worry about rushing to class. And keeping the lots we already have. I understand Missouri State's growing and we need to add more buildings as our campus continues to grow, but we need to keep the parking lots we have and find other places to put those buildings that we may not be able to put parking lots. So the solution is only temporary because Missouri State's such a wonderful campus. People continue to want to come here, and that just makes our growing problem not such a problem. Parking is a problem, but having more students on campus is such a great blessing for our school. Parking is an issue with a temporary fix, but the students are what matter the most.